Wrestling fans, what's going on, man? It's Black Couch Booking here with a new video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you're old to the channel, please go watch my old videos and, leave a comment down below. Please like this video so I can get in the algorithm and my channel can grow. Anyway, man, we back, We back with the uploads. We here with a brand new video. I hope you guys enjoy it, and please share your opinion in the comment section. I would love to hear your thoughts on this topic. So this is a topic that I've been thinking about for quite some time. Liv Morgan, my New Jersey queen, New Jersey in the building. I love me some Liv Morgan, man. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she does great character work. I feel like her wrestling can be touched up, a little bit. I feel like she's a little rough around the edges sometimes. Some of her matches, the spots aren't as fluid, and it's a little slower than my taste. But all in all, I like Liv Morgan, man. If I had to give her a grade on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give her a 7.5 because the character work is great when she's allowed to do what she needs to do. Even she can make nonsense work, like even that stuff with Bobby Lashley and Lana. Her and Lana were really doing their thing in that feud. It just was a stupid story. But I had to think, there's another superstar that has a very similar archetype as Liv Morgan, whether that be looks, body type, and being great with character work, and that's Alexa Bliss. And man, I miss me some Alexa Bliss, man. I thought she was doing great work, with Bray Wyatt, rest in peace. And that was one of my favorite characters, but I also, liked her former character as well. So I liked all renditions of Alexa Bliss. Her and Nikki Cross was all right. That was probably my least favorite. But, obviously Alexa Bliss was doing her thing. But I wonder if Alexa Bliss was around today, right? Let's just say she never went away. Let's say she never took time off and things of that nature. Will Liv Morgan still have this push that she's having right now? And I'm going to say no. And this is why, and let me get into it though. I do think Liv Morgan would have got that Smackdown Women's Championship run. I think she would have got that Money in the Bank run. But I think after that, she would have been given up on. After that, she would have done the stuff with the Royal Rumble. She would have got eliminated. She would have kept doing, certain things that could point her out. She would have competed in another Money in the Bank and things like that. But I don't think she would be the women's world champion today. I actually think Alexa Bliss might, not necessarily be in that spot, but would overshadow her to the point where WWE might not use Liv Morgan that much. And it's like I said, it's because of this, because they have a very similar archetype. But I think Alexa Bliss is better in the ring than Liv Morgan is. Call me crazy if you want, but I've seen some Alexa Bliss matches that genuinely surprised me, and I was like, oh damn, she's actually pretty damn good. In this match in particular, now I know the likes of, whether she wants to admit it or not, Sasha Banks and things like that doesn't think she's talented enough to get in the ring with her, and she doesn't like working with her, blah blah blah. She says so without saying. But like I said, I've seen Alexa Bliss do some cool things. I think, I like when Alexa Bliss went against Bianca Belair. I think that was a lot of fun. And like I said, her character work with Bray Wyatt is what really took her over the top for me. I thought Liv Morgan was going to be in that spot. Actually, when the rumors were coming around that Bray Wyatt was going to get someone, a female, everybody thought it was just going to be someone who's going to be Sister Abigail, essentially. But I thought Liv Morgan was going to be in that spot because I thought Liv Morgan at the time was a better character worker, but I was very wrong. I don't think Liv Morgan would have made that work like Alexa Bliss did. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Alexa Bliss shattered my expectations. Like the emotion, the faces she was making, and she just made it all click on. People are still buying Abby dolls till this day because of Alexa Bliss. And if she was around right now, I can guarantee you Alexa Bliss would have got that Women's World Championship before Liv Morgan, and they would have just changed the story around because, like I said, very similar archetype. Petite, small, blonde woman. They actually have a very similar look in the face. The thing that used to have Liv Morgan stand out for me some time ago was when she had the pink hair with the blue tongue. That was one of my Liv Morgan in the Riot Squad was one of my favorite renditions of the character of Liv Morgan, and I was really behind her. Like I never thought she was the strongest wrestler in the Riot Squad. I thought that was up. Ruby Riot was probably the best wrestler, most talented all around. But Liv Morgan, you can tell she had more character, more personality, and she could really do something when she breaks out her own. And I mean, it shows today who's the best out of all of them, because who has the most notoriety, who has the most championships, who is on TV more, who does more. You know what I'm saying? Sarah Logan obviously took a break. You know, she, with life, married and things of that nature. But I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Ruby Riott, Ruby Soho now, she was doing her thing in AEW for a little bit, but that momentum has crashed and burned. And that's a booking standpoint. Tony Khan is an idiot. But y'all see what's going on. But with that being said, though, I mean, Alexa Bliss, Women's World Champion, would have been fire. I'm sure some way or some capacity, if she was around right now, she would be doing something with the YS6, which six SICK 6. You know what I'm saying, man. I'm sure if she was around, she would probably be doing something to some capacity with them. But that would pretty much, if Liv Morgan was still gifted the women's championship, it would overshadow that, because like you can't really have the same type of person on TV. Now, obviously, they're different people, duh. But like I said, like listen, like creative. In WWE, they do think about stuff like this. They're like, oh, wait a minute, these people look very similar. Change that gear, change that character, which obviously Alexa Bliss went through the transformation of not just being, the blonde, petite, white girl. You know what I'm saying? So obviously that changed things for her, where she could be the spooky character with the dress and with the black makeup. So then Liv Morgan got a chance to, be that character, the fun, cute, beautiful girl on TV, the girl next door type of character, but she has a little edge to her, a little rock edge to her. She listens, she dresses the Britney Spears and the Christina Aguilera type of gear. So it really separated her at that time. But obviously Alexa Bliss will revert back to her old character, which is too similar to what Liv Morgan was right before she became the Liv Morgan that's obsessed with Dominic Mysterio, I think. So it will be a lot of clashes, and maybe they would even put them in a feud. But if they were to be put in a feud, Alexa Bliss would go over. Like I said, I think Alexa Bliss, if I gave Liv Morgan 7.5, I think Alexa Bliss would probably get the 8.5, because not only is her character work better, and she's had better matches than Liv Morgan. She's had better title runs as well, going against the likes of Nia Jax, like I said, Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss. She's had better success as being the main face of the promotion, as being the champion. That Raw Women's Championship run was a hell of a run. Winning her Money in the Bank run, the cash in and the match was better than Liv Morgan's. Alexa Bliss's first title reign was better than Liv Morgan's first title reign. So I think that Liv Morgan may have gotten overshadowed. And like I said, these things are all part of what if scenarios in WWE, bro. Sometimes your career can really be like, if somebody has to get hurt, somebody has to get pregnant, somebody has to just say they're tired with the company, and then that could propel you to different heights. Whereas if somebody's around right at the same time you're around, and you guys are very similar, whether that be looks, whether that be character, that can halt you. I think Liv Morgan's progression would have been halted significantly if Alexa Bliss was around right now and she reverted to her previous character, but before the doll and everything like that, and being with Bray Wyatt, I think we would have been in big trouble, Liv Morgan fans. And before the Liv Morgan fans and stans come crazy, I like Liv Morgan. I like Liv Morgan a lot. Like I said, she's doing great work. But when you talk about the total package and who has everything, I think Alexa Bliss during her time was more over, whether she was a heel or a babyface. I think she was more over than Liv Morgan. We can't use recency bias to make our decisions. Liv Morgan gets a lot of cheers. Everybody's loving what she's doing with Dominic Mysterio and things like that, but it took some time to get to this point where I feel like Alexa Bliss was red hot since she hit the main roster. The only time I didn't like Alexa Bliss is when she was doing the glitter cheerleader, whatever she was doing at NXT. That was horrible. But when she hit the main roster, you hear that music hit, you see the glove with the skeleton hands on it, and you see that the blonde and pink pigtails and all that, you know something's good is gonna happen, man. You know something magical is about to happen. So, that's just my opinion, though. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you think I'm BSing. Let me know if you think I'm wrong. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for the love and support. I will talk to you guys later, man. Peace out.